Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another live of the week. Start projecting now. Welcome, welcome. And we're going to start today talking about something very interesting. ChatGPT. I know that many of you have already worked with ChatGPT or have some experience. If you don't have this experience, we're going to do some tests today using ChatGPT so you can learn how to transform your project management career with ChatGPT. First, I like to introduce myself. My name is Rogério Manso. I'm project manager for more than 20 years. I've been managing projects for more than 20 years. I live in Canada, Montreal, Canada. And I have these lives every week on Thursday at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. So please, if you don't have already, if you don't follow me in my social media, you can find my profile on Facebook, Start Projecting Now. I also have a profile on Instagram, Start Projecting Now, YouTube, if you're seeing my YouTube, Start Projecting Now, and also my website, startprojectingnow.com, where you can find a lot of information, training courses, and everything that is related to project management. But today, specifically, I will show you something very important, that is to use artificial intelligence to help you to promote your career. And in the last 3 months, we saw a lot of noise in the market about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a platform, artificial intelligence, or a platform where you can ask questions, and this platform will help you, will provide you with very good information that is based on artificial intelligence. And today specifically, we will talk about how can ChatGPT help you to promote your project management career. I can help you to promote your project management career in 30 days. I'm working on a lot of people that are working in project management, and usually they are in the same situation for a long time. They don't get a promotion, they don't get a raise in your salary, don't get any new projects. So I will help you to get a boost in your career so you can get your career to another level. And today I'm going to help you with promoting your career using ChatGPT. If you don't know about ChatGPT, ChatGPT is this website where you see chat.openai.com. You can, it's a free website. You just need to sign up. I'm going to provide an email. They're going to send an email to confirm your registration. And then you have this platform where you have here a box where you can ask questions, any question. And today I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT to promote your career. You can use ChatGPT for many things, but in specific for project management, this is something that you need to really pay attention, because artificial intelligence is a trend in project management. A lot of new tools, new resources will be available, are available today, and will be available in the next months and years. And you need to know how to work with artificial intelligence to help you in your career, in project management career, and especially to promote your career. So before starting seeing ChatGPT, let me show you how ChatGPT can help you on your career. Basically, it can be helpful in many ways. But today, we only have 1 hour. I'm going to cover some specific points. For example, how ChatGPT can help you on interview, and prepare you for a job interview. It's very interesting how you can use ChatGPT to prepare you for a job interview. Also, you're going to see how to get some advices to increase your network. We know that to promote your career, you must increase your network. You need to develop a better network. Also, we're gonna know how ChatGPT can give you some industry insights. If you are looking to promote your career in project management, you need to understand that for each industry, for each domain, we have different trends, we have different approach, we have different insights, and ChatGPT can provide you some useful information about this. Also, how to develop, how to promote your professional development, and how to assist you on job search. At the end, I will help you. I'm gonna do a practical exercise how to ChatGPT can help you to review your CV, and this is very interesting. So you can upload your CV to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT will give you some feedback, some insights, how you can improve your CV, your resume, how you can add new information based on your goals and objectives. So stay with me until the end. I'm going to show you exactly how you can test your CV and get very interesting feedback from ChatGPT about your CV. I will start talking about interview preparation. We know that one of the key moments in the job career, in your career, when you're looking for a job, is when you are invited to participate in a job interview. This is the key moment where you need really to be effective. You need to show the best of your knowledge, the best of your experience, so people can really trust you and hire you. And ChatGPT can help you in different ways when we are looking to an interview. The first is ChatGPT can help you to do a research in a company, the company that you are gonna participate in this interview. So you can learn as much as you can about the company and its culture. Of course, when you talk companies, we are talking about big companies. And here, it's important to know that ChatGPT is based in information that was uploaded until 2021. So ChatGPT does not look at internet, is not connected to the internet. So all database that the ChatGPT use to give information is based on information that was uploaded until 2021, and they are increasing the data, the information every day. So today as I know, they have information until 2021. Okay, maybe when you're going to see this video, it's more updated, but keep in mind that ChatGPT is not an online data search. So it's based on a database that it's static, is not connected to the internet. So the companies here sometimes are not 100% accurate. If you're looking for big companies, if you're gonna work in a big company, of course you're gonna have a better result. But if you're doing if you're going to do interview in the small companies, probably ChatGPT will not give you a very accurate information. But in a way, you can search for similar organizations, so you can have more detail about this company. Second way, second thing that ChatGPT can help you is to prepare answers to common interview questions. ChatGPT, you can ask to ChatGPT, what are the common interview questions for this position, and it will provide you a list of common interview questions and help you to provide the best answer for these questions. This will prepare you for the job interview, and this will change from domain to domain, from job role to another job role. Another thing is ChatGPT can help you to highlight your skills and experience based on the job description. You can describe the job description, you can put the information about the job description, and you can also put information about your experience, and ChatGPT will compare what is the job requirement and what your experience, and it will give you some information about what it's important that you highlight in terms of your skills and experience based on the job description. Another thing is ChatGPT can help you to know what to ask. Usually, when we finish an interview, a job interview, we have time, we have an opportunity to ask questions to the customer, to the recruiter. And it's very, very important that you ask good questions, because this will really demonstrate that you have interest in this job and you feel confident about what they are looking as a professional. And it's important that you know what you need to ask, what you can ask, other than just arrive in the job interview and ask it doesn't matter what. Okay? Very important thing that you can do is you can practice. You can ChatGPT can help you conducting mock interviews. So you can simulate interviews with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will ask you questions, it will provide answers, and it will evaluate your answers and how can improve your answers. So you can practice with different questions, with different subjects, and in a way that you can feel more comfortable and more confident when you go to participate in a job interview. This is very interesting. And finally, you can ChatGPT can help you in follow-up. It's important that you provide a follow-up after the interview, and you must know what to do, how to send a message after the interview, how send a thank you message after a job interview, what to do after a job interview, how can you do a follow-up, and how demonstrate interest to this job without really creating something that could jeopardize your position. Okay, so these are some points that you can use ChatGPT for interview preparation. Another thing that you can use ChatGPT is to networking advice, and it's important that to understand that to really promote your career, you need to have a good network. You need to know people in the job market, and you need to first identify your goals. And with ChatGPT, if you don't have clear your goals, you can work with ChatGPT to really identify what is your professional goal. What is the industry that you prefer to work? How you can learn more about a specific domain, and how to expand your network in this specific area, or in this specific domain, or in this region where you live. So it's important that you identify your goals so you can really target the people that are related to help your goals. Also, ChatGPT can help you to build your network. It's very useful tool where you can discover what kind of people could help you in your career, what events, what organizations, what industry groups can help you in your career, how to connect with these people, with these organizations, and with these groups in order that you can increase your career. And this could, more interesting, ChatGPT, it's a platform that it's Microsoft platform. So Microsoft is the owner of ChatGPT. So everything related to LinkedIn and Twitter also will be connected with ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will give you information based also on what is happening on LinkedIn and Twitter. So this is a very interesting point, because most of professional network we're gonna do using LinkedIn and Twitter. Another point is that it can help you to be prepared learning about a specific person or a company. I just said about the interview. So you need to know about the companies when you go to an interview. I remember one day that I was in an interview that I did not do my homework, and I was not prepared. I didn't know much about this company, and the recruiter asked me, "Do you know what is our core business?" And I missed this question. So it's important that when you go to a job interview, when you really want to develop your network, that you know about the organizations, the main organizations that work on this domain. Another point is that ChatGPT help you to follow up after meeting someone. In this case, is not only the interview. When you are creating, expanding your network, you need to have a strategy to approach someone that you don't know, how to develop a conversation, how to develop some common interest between you and this person, and how to do a follow-up. So in order that you build trust between you and this person, and really create a friendship that could be used in your career. ChatGPT can also promote, in this case, when you are talking about with someone, some interest subjects or interest information that you can share with this person, so you can break the ice and you can start really developing this relationship, professional relationship, more easy. And finally, ChatGPT can help you to stay organized on tracking the people that you meet and following these contact with these people, so you don't lose opportunities when you are developing your network. Overall, what is important is that ChatGPT can help you to manage your process to increase your network and establish a strategy to increase your network. And this is something very interesting that normally we use recruiters or professional HR professionals to help us. In this case, you can use this tool to help you. There's another point when we talk about ChatGPT, that's about industry insights. I already said that it's very important when you go to a job interview, when you go to develop your network, otherwise, when you go to promote your career, that you understand the industry, the domain, the area where you're going to work. It's important that you become really someone aware about what's going on this domain and how you can use this information to get better opportunities. And in this case, ChatGPT can really share some trends in this specific industry, on a specific domain. If you work in IT, if you work in the government, if you work in the health care industry, if you work in the, telecommunications, you can see that there are some trends in each domain, each industry, that will give you some highlights in terms of what is the best opportunity to discuss and to find good opportunities in project management. Also, it can provide you best practice for each industry. We have different practice, different approach in terms of project management. We know that we have traditional, agile, hybrid, but for each industry, you have different approach. You have best practice that you can use, and these you can use this information to invest time and money to develop your skills on this practice. Also, you can learn about new developments in this field, in this industry. What is happening? What are the new developments, the new inventions, the new trends, the new practice? So this is very interesting because, as I said, ChatGPT will search this information about a huge database that will really be useful to you. Other very important point, share perspective on the future of the industry. As I said, one thing is a trend, and the second is really to some perspective of the future. Trend, sometimes it's more related in terms of project management, and a perspective of the future is more in terms of the business. Where are these industry going? And you can also use this information to in your career. Potential challenge and opportunities. What you can learn about some opportunities that have in this industry, and what are the challenges, the biggest challenge that you're gonna face if you work in this industry. Ways to stay competitive in the job market, specifically for this industry, and also, and finally, can suggest relevant resources like industry publications, sites, blogs, events, and so what's happening on this domain that could help. Take in mind that all these points that I'm listing here are questions that you can ask ChatGPT. For example, if you want to know what's the way to stay competitive in job market, you can put this question to ChatGPT. What's the best way to stay competitive in the job market on IT industry? And this is the point where you're going to get information from ChatGPT. We're going to do an exercise at the end of this presentation. Professional development. Professional development, when you talk about professional development, we talk about your personal development. And this is something that I always say that we need to have a project to our professional development. Our professional development could not be something that you wait that something happens. You need to develop a strategy, a project where you can work on specific goals or specific deliverables, specific results, so you can really see your professional development, growing. And this is how ChatGPT can assist you in planning your career. What is your goal for the next year? What is your goal for the next 5 years? What's your goal for the next 10 years? You need to have a plan to really adapt to your career. And ChatGPT can help you identifying long-term, medium-term, and short-term goals and help you to create a plan to achieve these goals. It can discuss the strengths and the weakness and the areas of interest and how to develop a strategy to enhance your skills and how to gain experience in a specific domain and a specific topic and how to make progress towards your goals. And this is important when you really want to promote your career, that you have a career plan. Help on skill development. Sometimes based on what we saw in a specific industry, in a specific company, we need to develop some skills, some new skills. Could be hard skills or soft skills. And ChatGPT will help you providing recommendations, online courses, books, any resource that could help you to develop these skills. This is something very, very interesting that you can ask ChatGPT what's the best course to develop on specific skills, what is the best literature, what is the books, what's the websites that you can use to develop on specific skills. Feedback and coaching. And this is something that you're going to do today at the end. ChatGPT can give you some insights and some feedbacks about your resume, your cover letter, your LinkedIn profile, suggest ways to make more effective approach when you contacting people, when you're applying for a job. So also ChatGPT can be like a coach in your career, giving you, prepare you to participate in an interview, preparing you to develop a good resume, preparing you to develop a project plan, and many other things that improve your communication. So many other things that will really act like a coach in your career. Networking, we saw something about this. In terms of professional development, we need to increase our network so we can use ChatGPT to identify relevant groups or events that are related to your specific domain. Guidance, how to introduce yourself. A lot of people have it's not easy to approach someone or to talk to someone. So you can have some useful tips and advice how you can approach someone in a professional way, how you can introduce yourself in an easy way so people can really receive this contact in a good way. Industry insights, of course, we just saw industry insights is something that you need for your professional development. So you need to stay up to date in terms of what's going on in your work domain. So you can really identify ways to promote yourself, to develop new abilities, new skills, to develop new experience. And this ChatGPT can help you on this thing. All right, now job assistance. Job search assistance, I think it's one of the best way to use ChatGPT, because despite ChatGPT have no job offer, ChatGPT can discuss with you if a specific job offer is it's good for you in terms of your experience and your knowledge. The first thing that I listed here in terms of the job search assistance is job search strategies. So ChatGPT can provide you tips on how to find project management job openings, including job boards, specific industry sites, professional associations, many other sources of information where you can go to search for a job opportunity. Second point, make a review of your resume or your CV. ChatGPT can really read your CV, your resume, and provide you some feedback, some insights to improve your CV based on your goals, on your objectives. And this is very interesting because sometimes we see, we don't know exactly how to provide a good resume to a customer. We say that normally we need to adapt our CV for each position. And this is a good point, because for each position, for each job, you have different requirements. And the idea is that your resume highlight your best experience, your best knowledge that are related with these requirements. And ChatGPT can help you on adapting your resume so you can really have a customized version for each opportunity. Cover letter review. This is something that we have some discussion today, because many job positions do not request a cover letter. I personally like to send a cover letter in the beginning of my resume. I like to put like a 1 or 2 paragraphs with a summary of my experience, of my knowledge, and especially saying how can I help this organization on this position. This is usually the first thing that someone will read when you get your resume, and this first 5-10 seconds, it's very important if they will really continue reading your CV or not. So cover letter review is something that it's the first information that you're going to provide to a recruiter. And this information should be very effective so they can really keep interested in reading your CV and learning more about you. If your cover letter is not good, they'll say, okay, this person does not know how to write or to express an information in a short paragraph. They will, even if you are a very good professional, have a lot of experience and knowledge, they will put your resume on the trash. Salary negotiation. This is interesting. I did some tests with ChatGPT to really validate this information. I can say it's more or less very accurate, based on the city, on the country, on the domain, on the job position that you ask ChatGPT. You can have a very good salary range that will help you to negotiate your salary in your job. So having this information, of course, I know that you can go to Google and Google salary from a source in a website. It's possible. The difference is that ChatGPT consolidate a lot of information from different sources, from different sites, and give you the best answer for this question. Sometimes you have some websites that are addressing this salary range where they have a limited number of information, and others have more information. The point with ChatGPT is that this platform will really consolidate a lot of information from different sources, so they can provide the best answer, the best information to you. And I would say that I did an example, a test. I searched Scrum Master salary in one website, and I searched Scrum Master salary in another website. The results were different, a little bit different. And when I asked ChatGPT, the result I got was exactly the average between these range. I'm not sure, don't know if it was exactly the source of information that ChatGPT used to provide information, but the point is, for me, it's more accurate to use information from ChatGPT than any other source, because it's an average from different sources. So for me, it gives me more security in terms of negotiate an information. Good. Now let's see really how ChatGPT works, and I will show you an example with my resume. I have here two versions of my resume. Let me organize myself. Let me put this page here. Just a second. Okay, I have here my two resumes, one in English, another in French, and both are saved on Google Drive. And then what you need to do first is to start sharing this file with ChatGPT. And to do this, you need to go with your left button, you select Share with Google Drive here. So you're gonna select the file and select Share with Google Drive. This is important because they will give you a link to send to ChatGPT. You see, you saw before it was restricted, and now I changed it to anyone with the link, and then I will copy the link. This will be in background. So I copy the link, and then I will go back to ChatGPT. I'm gonna close this, And I'm gonna paste this link here in the chat. Before, I will ask here a question, provide a feedback about my resume, and I will paste the link and send this message to ChatGPT. It's important that you ask something to ChatGPT so it understands what you want to do. So let's see, you see, so it's, I think that's something, wait a minute, let me see. Okay, let me check again the link and the permissions. They say that I cannot access to the file. So I'll go back to my file. I'm gonna share again. Okay, everything is okay. Anyone with the link? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna copy again. Done. And let me do it again. I'm gonna ask again the same questions. Try again, and I'm gonna paste the link. Let's see. Oops. I think that there's some sometimes ChatGPT it's overworked, and we need sometimes to refresh the page. It's happened. It's not a big deal because there's a lot of people working. So we just refresh the page and ask again, give me some feedback about my resume. I'm gonna paste the link again and let's try. Let's see. Okay. All right, now it's working, you see? So now he was able to read my resume and provide some comments. So he's saying that it should be better to use a professional format, add a summary or objective statement. So you see there's a lot of comments here that you can use to improve your resume. So in this case, he's saying that we can use a more formal, but you see my resume, it's more or less standard. I don't use any specific format. It's really, you have a cover letter, some steps here, product methodology and techniques, fields of expertise, my education, my professional experience. So I have all descriptions about my projects, my experience, and sometimes ChatGPT could be a little bit vague on so you see summary. I had a summary objective. This is something interesting. Instead of cover letter, I put a cover letter, but it's important sometimes to put an objective statement, highlight your achievements. So here, let me see, use bullet points and action verbs. But the important here is that you understand that you can use these devices, these comments, to improve your, you see here, use bullet points and action verbs, tailor your resume to the job. So as ChatGPT doesn't have the job description, he's not able to tailor my resume with the job. So it's important sometimes that you, before you sharing your resume, you share the job description. So it can analyze your resume with your job description. Overall resume is good. Start some areas for improvement. So let's try something different here. Let me see, just a minute. What is the best project management approach? So traditional, agile, or hybrid. So what I'm trying to do is ask a generic question to ChatGPT just to show you how ChatGPT will work with these kind of questions. You see, so there's no one size fits all answer to this question, as the best project management approach depends on the specific needs and characteristics of the project and the organization. So as you see, ChatGPT will never refuse to provide you answer unless you ask some questions that he not have the database, but he will always try to answer your questions. And as you can see, it's interesting how they provide an answer, linking the advantage for each approach. So there's no exactly one solution for all project management. Solution depends on the specific needs of and characteristics of the project and the organization. And this is true. We know that agile, traditional, and hybrid depends on how your organization is managed. So you see traditional project management also is a waterfall, agile on the other hand, hybrid approach. So it always includes the best project management approach depends on the unique requirements, constraints, and risk of the project. It's important that you ask good questions and you be sometimes a little bit specific with ChatGPT so you can get better answers. And when you are evaluating your resume, it's important that you provide also some personal information, because not always you have information. So let's try something different here. What I need to do to start a career in project management? Consultant. So now I'm asking different questions, and you see he's trying to give me some steps on how I can start my career in project management consultancy. And this will give you some very interesting advice and tips if you're looking to become a project management consultant. And this is something that you can do when you are trying to promote your career, to search for different domains, to search for different approaches, to search for different type of projects, and ask ChatGPT to give you some information or some advices about what you need to know. And that's how ChatGPT could be a really useful tool for you on promoting your career in project management. You can use, because there's a lot of good information that will consolidate and give you this information. See here, develop your project management skills, gain relevant work experience, network with other professionals, build your consultancy skills, develop a portfolio, consider obtaining additional certifications like ITIL or Scrum Master. So it always gives you some certifications and names of the certification, what is best for you. You see here you have how to gain relevant work experience. And maybe we can explore a little bit this topic here. Let me ask you another question. How can I gain? And then I'm gonna use the same text he put in the list. How can I get relevant work experience? Let's see. You see, it doesn't need to refresh the context. ChatGPT can understand that you're talking about this specific work experience in project management. You're not talking about any kind of project work experiences. You're talking about project management experience. And when you ask about relevance work experience, it will understand that it's about project management. And it's very, very interesting when you discuss with ChatGPT, because it's like really you're talking, having a dialogue with something that have some kind of intelligence. So let's see what he will answer. Okay, here you see he's talking about the project management consultancy. So I did not specific what kind of work experience, but it understood that it's about project management consultancy. And then he's starting to giving some ideas and providing some information about what you can do to get some experience in this project management consultancy. You see, you have a volunteer, internship, freelance, shadow, or mentorship, participate in industry-related activities, personal projects. You see, it's very, very, very interesting how ChatGPT provide you many kind of information, different information, and give you some really ideas how internship, freelance, you see, shadow or mentorship, provide industry-related activities, personal projects. So it's important that you start exploring some subjects and asking more detail, so you can get more and more information every time. Let me address to you that are really listening this video. I was talking with a friend, and I saw in my life some revolutions. I saw when microcomputer becomes really popular. I started my career programming with microcomputers. I saw the cell phone revolution, where you can, do everything using a cell phone. And artificial intelligence is something that will really change our lives, for sure. So if you are afraid about artificial intelligence, I strongly suggest you to learn about artificial intelligence, to know how to work and to live with artificial intelligence, and how to use artificial intelligence in your day-to-day life, in your personal life, in your professional life, because this thing, artificial intelligence, that I'm showing you today on professional example, you're gonna see this in all things from now on. So I'm gonna see artificial intelligence in many things. So doesn't help you to be afraid or to be resistant to this technology, to this new, era. I remember when cell phones become more popular, a lot of people was saying, "Oh, I don't like cell phones. I don't want to have a cell phone." I remember at the time in the 19s, I used to have a pager, okay, and I hate pagers because I was able to be contacted anytime by my job, and most of my friends, my colleagues, my teammates already had cell phones, and I really was resistant to buy my first cell phone. But sometimes you have no choice. You need to adapt. You need to start using these new technology because it's everywhere. And now I cannot live without my cell phone. The same thing will be with artificial intelligence. If you really think that you can live without artificial intelligence in the future, you will have a lot of problems. So start now, start today to learn about artificial intelligence. Not only ChatGPT, but everything that is related to ChatGPT, and use this new technology to your benefit, to your career, to your life. Don't be resistant to this new technology because you cannot do anything against. This technology will come, will be a reality in your life, in your job, and if you become resistant, what you're gonna do is someone that is more open-minded with this technology will get your opportunities. So start using these resources, ChatGPT. There are others tools using ChatGPT, but start learning about artificial intelligence and how to promote your career with this new technology. Don't be resistant. This will really not be helpful to you. So once again, I like to thank you very much to be here. Every Thursday, 6 o'clock, I'll be here in my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel. So I'm gonna put here YouTube at Start Project Now. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, Start Project Now, and also Instagram, Start Project Now. Follow me on my social media. Next week, I will be here with another discussion about project management. And if you go to my Facebook and YouTube, you can see the last week's lives, and you can review these lives. There's something very interesting on each one. And I'm waiting for you next week. Have good projects and see you, my friend. Thank you.